Hello, I'm Mr. Rosten Smart. I'm in charge of transition at the Polesworth School. I just wanted to make a few videos for you as parents and carers to, one, to calm some of your fears about your children starting here in September, and also just to let you know about some of the admin and stuff that's been going on. I suppose the first thing that you need to get used to as a parent or carer is the big change that is going to be happening. Secondary school is very different from primary school. Your children will be taught by several different teachers. They'll be doing about 12 different subjects next year. They will be moving around the school and they will be making new friends. And unlike at primary school, you won't know all of their friends. They will start talking about people that you've not heard of. If you are worried in any way about some of the friends that they are making, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the school. You will receive a letter in June which will explain to you which teaching group and tutor group your child is in. The teaching group is a mixed ability group based on information that I have gathered from the primary schools. The tutor group is a house-based group, either Arden, Stratford, Warwick or Kenilworth, and will be a group which your child will be in throughout their time at the school. They will meet for 25 minutes a day where they will be doing School of Character sessions. The letter will also tell you what language your child is studying. One thing that you should do is work out a routine before they start in September. A bedtime, a getting up time, or what time are we going to leave to come to school? If they're going to be walking, let them practice walking a couple of times before they start in September. If you're going to be driving, work out where you're going to drop your kids off, where you're going to meet them in the afternoon. It gets really, really busy. There's 1,600 children in this school. Label everything. When your kids do PE, they have to get changed in the change rooms. Everything looks the same. I would make sure that you put a label on absolutely everything. We have no issue with your children bringing their mobile phones into school. However, it is their responsibility. Mobile phones are not to be used in lessons unless at the say-so of the teacher. If your child is caught with their mobile phone out in the lesson when they haven't had permission, it will be taken away from them. Should this continually happen, then we will ask you to come to school to collect the phone. Whilst we have no issue with pupils bringing their mobile phones to school, it is their responsibility, and if they get damaged, then that is their responsibility. The same with any other items. We pride ourselves on our successful relationship building at the Polesworth School. We see our relationships with three strands: parents, pupils, and the school. In order for this to work effectively, we all have to work together. Now, sometimes your children may get themselves into a little bit of bother at school. That's kind of expected. They're growing up, they're becoming teenagers. And we will investigate all incidents fully. We find that when home and school work together, we get the best outcomes possible for our children and students. If you have something that you'd need to address with the school, please don't hesitate to get in touch with the school. However, if you just turn up in reception, it is unlikely that you will be able to see the person that you would like to see, because it is a much bigger school than the primary school that your children have been at. I know that some of you are probably worried about your children starting at secondary school. It is a stressful time. However, we aim to make the transition as smooth as possible. We work with families and with external agencies if there are any issues or things that you are worried about. So you'll be aware already that if you go onto the website, you can see the school handbook. You can also get access to a school map, and there will be several other videos as well.